All right, let's do this. 2-day mean reversion -50 versus 0 volume -50 backd. Let's say 0 trend 25 stochastics -50 RSI -50 derivative is going to be 0 12-hour -100 reversion at -25 volume 0 MA -50 trend -25 stochastics give it a 0 RSI 0 derivative also 0 on the daily. This is a -50 reversion -25 volume 0 MACD should be a -50 trend say 0 stochastics -25 RSI -50 derivative -25 on the 4-hour -100 reversion actually positive if it's bullish volume 0 MACD -25 trend 0 stochastics give it 0 RSI that is a 25 derivative is 25 on the 1-hour that is a 50 over here we have a 50 volume also 50 MACD that is even like 75 I would think Chimaku. This is -25 stochastics 25 RSI 75 even so it's going to be a 25 for this one on the 2-hour. This is 0 this is 75 this is -25 MACD give it 0 trend -25 stochastics 75 RSI 50 derivative give it a 50 on the 30-minute. That is a 100 over here. That's a 25 volume. That's a -50 MACD. We have a 50 trend. This is a 0 stochastics. This is a 0 RSI 50 and derivative -25 on the 15-minute. We have a 50 inversion. We're gonna have a -50 volume -100 MACD 55 trend 50 stochastics -100 RSI -25 derivative -25. All right, go to the data. Okay. Go to the path. Okay, we're expecting so the path says immediate move down on the lower term, immediate move up on the higher term. Now the data, first we should get the time analyzed. Time analyzed, I suppose, let's say 8:40 a.m. This looks like kind of a tricky market to trade this morning. Can we see the overall? We're overall bullish, it would seem. It's kind of weird. We should be waiting for some kind of a limit entry at 10:10 a.m. it would seem. So that's exactly what we're going to do, a limit order for the long here. Yeah, that's actually a fair amount. I don't know if we should market long or what. We are predicting a move down at least to 8:55 a.m. We'll give it a little bit more. It's probably still a limit order, maybe at this level here. Predicted at bottoms at 8:58. I mean 8:55 a.m. and 10:10 a.m. over there. We don't want to set that limit order too aggressive because it might not pick it up. Let's slow it down here. We are at local resistance. Granted, this is a bearish pin bar. We should probably still set the limit right around there. Maybe at the high here. If it actually breaks the high, we might be looking for market longs. But until then, we're still hoping it goes to the limit level here. So the limit's probably just going to be 1.09912. Limit short market short would not have made sense. It's just way too small of a margin. The bottoms were predicted at on the LT that would have been 8:56. On the data that would have been 10:10. So all in all, I think the average of that would then be 9:30 a.m. or so. So we're looking for that bottom at 1.10048. I'm not sure if we should have set a more conservative limit order for that one, but it still looks like it might break it. We still do have until 9:30 a.m. to achieve the lower limit order here at 1.09912. Looks like it's about to pick it up. He probably does not want to take that as a bottom just because it made a lower high over here. We should probably calculate ATRs just in case. 1.10134 for the price analyzed. 1 day ATR 0.008055 H2 6 hour 0.00454135 0.00279974 30 minutes 0.00155998. So therefore bottoms would then be 1.101094, which is right about where this limit is right about to go. So this lower term path actually did not predict that sharp of a move down. We just see the data, the bottom that the data predicted here. The data actually predicted a sort of kind of lower bottom there. We'll just have to see. I think this 1.09910 or 12 could be a nice compromise between those two. It's gonna pick it up for sure. Yeah, here we go. Pick it up around 9:10 a.m. or so. Should we just market buy just in case it does not pick it up? You should not be that adamant about this level, maybe. I don't know if it's going to pick it up. See, I set the level there because it was a high. It was basically this high at 2:45 a.m. It's bouncing off because of this level it created at 6:50 a.m. I guess I should have anticipated that one. I don't know at what point we should start market longing this. Should still have a little bit more to go, a little bit more for the downside before really going up. But that's essentially what we wanted to see, right? We wanted to see a reject off of that bottom there in order for it to be a confirmed long. At a certain point, I think we should just market order this. It was so close. It was so close to the limit order. That's kind of funny, actually. We wanted to see confirmation, though. Is that why we said so low? What if we said it there now? I think that would probably be reasonable at this point. 1.9936. See, it has to retest that bottom just one more time. The short would not have made sense here. The margins are way too small to time that accurately. So we're finally going to pick it up, retest that bottom there. It's going to pick it up. Just as expected, around 9:30 or so. Hopefully this makes the bottom and then it'll go up from there. And we're already in profits. Targets for the long was calculated at 1.10229, which is 10229. It's all the way up there. And then from the path, we have this calculated take profit 1.10251 even, which is above that. Now that kind of sort of lines up with the high here. On the 4 hour, that actually kind of lines up with the low. So all in all, I think that take profit actually makes sense. I did start using a copy trader to see. It did copy it, right? Yeah. Then I traded 4, and then I traded 5. It looks like it rejected off of that bottom and then even sort of made a higher bottom compared to the first one at 9:07 a.m. That looks still bullish. Technically, we are buying at support. This trade is working out pretty well so far. Market opens in the US. It's pushed down. What does it want to do? It wants to retest the bottom again. That's what we'd like to see, for it to make a big dragonfly on that 10-minute there. If you notice, this bottom just went maybe 10 points shy of the previous bottoms there, and I take that as a bullish signal. Interesting. It really wants to go into loss. Oh, that's weird. Still need to give it time though. Yep, let's go. I think that's going to be the last retest before it finally really goes up. We're looking for it to break the high here at around 1.10025. It clearly wants to range around. This trade is working out nicely. I actually do see the high here being broken very soon. It's right at the high. What kind of reaction are we going to get? It's right about to cross the high. Looks good on the 1 hour. It's about to make a giant dragonfly. A little reject off of that one. I think that would be the low here. The low that was printed at 845. I don't think it'll be that significant though. Overall, we're still looking at a bullish reversal pattern here. Multiple bottoms and then possibly a higher low, forming some kind of an inverse head and shoulders. Yep. Like I said, that's exactly what it did. It created a higher low and we tested that high just the slightest bit and then now it's going to blow past it. Experience tells me to take it a little bit conservatively at 1.10227. I think that would be suitable at this point. Although I do see it going to the high here, the hourly high, the 5 a.m. hourly high. However, like I said, we'd probably still be best taking it slightly conservatively, even though 1 hour actually looking kind of bullish now. 4 minutes left on the candle and it's about to retrace the entire candle and form a gigantic dragonfly or that hourly candle there. I'd still be quite content even with 1.10229. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Or maybe the average, you can compromise maybe the average of both of those. Just calculate what that would be. 1.1024. So that's going to be the take profit action. 1.1024. 304 points, quite a decent trade. I actually do see it kind of breaking this high here. Let's hope it doesn't create major resistance at 1.10177. I do see it breaking out. It's picking up momentum right now. Looks good. Looks good to me. It's about to smash that take profit. That's what. Fair enough. Fair enough. That was a good trade. That was a good trade. See, again, I don't know if it wants to go higher. I just don't want to take the risk. The calculated take profit was right around there. We'll see if it decides to respect it and then bounce down. But even if it goes past it, again, that's not what we're here for. We're here to manage risk. We're not here to milk every single pip out of this trade. It's a form of risk management to cut profits short, in fact. Okay, let's just log that. Just check if it was closed on the MT4. Yeah, it's a good trade. That was a good trade. Okay, so trade number 7. One lot was risked. The entry was at 1.09936. The exit was at 1.10240. So that was a limit long here. Limit long. Limit long. No, actually no. The result was a win. The action was a limit long. And so the profit was 0.277. You know, as you can see here, it actually did respect that somewhat. It just shot up just the slightest bit more. But who's going to be there to catch like a 1 minute move that briefly goes up there? I just don't think that's realistic. So that take profit definitely made a lot of sense. Now, my formulas in my P&L sheet might be a little off because if you remember yesterday's trade was 3 blocks and then for some reason it's 1.66 blocks now. The reason for it fluctuating is because we're taking the floating 30-minute ATR, which might vary significantly depending on the day. So I'll probably have to look back and just create a fixed benchmark that we can calculate the block with. But however, as you can see, either way, right, this was still kind of a significant trade for me. I don't know why I calculated 0.29 here, but 0.277 in my sheet. But either way, why did I, no, because the reason being, that's actually kind of odd. The take profit, it filled at a much better price than my take profit. And that's why I made more profits than I was expecting. I like that it does that, honestly. It got filled at 1.10258 there. And so that puts us comfortably above 4 blocks there, which means when we come back next Monday, we're ready to trade 2 lots.